Dreams of worldwide domination.
Well, now we have worldwide domination.
Now we have worldwide domination.
See,
Right.
Beethoven.com used to be heard around the world. Now iRock Radio is heard around the world.
Yeah, we used to have a clock for a local time, London time, Tokyo time, and I think there was what else was up there? Los Angeles or something?
I think it was.
Los Angeles, what?
So we had all these clocks up here, so the Beethoven crew knew what time it was around the world. They could, reference it. And these racks housed, well, you could tell better with this.
It's all the audio vault systems, audio automation systems for Beethoven.
Yeah, what you said. I have no sentimentality for any of these rooms down here, but it's still weird to see it.
Yeah, but you should have sentimentality for one thing in this room.
A couple of things, actually, and I know what you're talking about. Here, take the mic and explain what you're talking about.
When we started at WCCC, we started at South Whitney Street in Hartford, Connecticut.
243 South Whitney Street.
243 South Whitney Street. These were the doors that were originally outside of the air studio and the production studio at South Whitney Street, WCCC, AM and FM.
Yeah, this whole door jam.
Yep, the
And
whole
these
door
doors-
jam.
And these doors are heavy. Like talk about like
Solid.
solid soundproof doors. I could be wrong, but maybe is this the reason I said two things is because I thought this window was from the old station too. I think they brought this over from. This was either the window that looked into from FM to production or from FM to the lobby. But I thought this is one of the windows from South Whitney Street.
That's
I could be
quite
wrong.
possible.
But yeah, they used to have the whole board set up here. This is where they would broadcast from. Blind Dan broadcast from down here. Jeremy. Who else? Oh, Nicole.
Dan.
Scott Birmingham.
Yep.
Dan Maselli.
Dan Maselli.
Who's the guy that ended
Nicole
up going
Marie.
Nicole, yeah. Who's the guy that went across the street to NPR? Big voice, like this really good guy, man. Big voice. I forget his name right now. And he does NPR like news stuff.
And don't forget we had the California Grape too, broadcasting via satellite.
These magnets were on the side. That was the station vehicle. But actually it had some cool graphics on there. It had a big, just like this, had a big thing of Beethoven on the front, on the hood.
Yeah.
Big banner. You might have seen this at Celebrate West Hartford.
Yeah.
Because Beethoven, the AM was basically a West Hartford radio station. I mean, you couldn't hear it much further than West Hartford. All right, so here's another sales office. This became Drew Wilder's office.
But who sat right here?
I know.
Who sat right here? Right here.
I would say it is one Missy Robbins.
Yes.
Who sold for WCCC for many, many years, and now is with the family business at Connecticut School of Broadcasting, and of course, iRock Radio. So Missy is, she's part of the crew and always has been. So yeah, Missy used to be down here with Anita Schultz. Mark Savage had a desk down here at one time or another, and I think this green chair goes back to HCN days too, right? Isn't it?
Everything in here was green when we first came in.
Yeah, another green chair.
We don't want those at iRock.
No, we don't want Oh, there you go.
We're salespeople.
Yeah, Rex had an office down here for a while. Who else was down here? Gordon Weingarth was down here.
Started right here. That's
Chris
my
H
first
started
spot.
right there at that very desk.
Yep.
Who else had a desk down here? Aileen.
Yep. Aileen was right over there.
The only time I spent down here was talking to Missy. That was it. After she left, I didn't really come down here too much.
Yeah, Rex had, I think his desk was right there.
Yep.
Sexy Rexy.
You know, it's kind of funny. Chris, you might be able to explain this better. I might get it wrong. I think towards the end of CCC, our owner got a little insurance crazy, and he wanted to make sure that everything was nice and safe, which is good, but it got a little strange because if I'm not mistaken, through this window is not like we're beneath street level right now, or we're beneath driveway level anyway. And didn't he put like a crowbar in this window so that if something should happen where somebody got trapped, they could open this window and use the crowbar to push something up and out.
So there's a steel grate.
Yeah.
There's a steel grate above the well there. So there's a step ladder. You're supposed to climb through the window, up the step ladder, and then use the crowbar to push the steel grate away so you can climb out.
What is this, Stalag 13? You're good. You're good.
No, the other reason I would come down here was this room right here. I love this room right here. It's the downstairs bathroom. And you know what was great about this room? It was very private. You could come down here and you could do your business, whatever that may be. You could hang out in here. Nobody would bother you. And no matter what you did, these big, where is it? Oh, I guess the thing's gone.
Cyclops.
But this big thing would blow air. So you could come and go from here and nobody would know what you did. It was great.
They couldn't hear anything, nor, most importantly, could they smell anything.
Yeah, I used to come down here with Johnny Promo, you know, for private time. No, I would come down here and we would get cleaning products. Just like we do in iRock Radio. I'd come down and get wipes. I'd come down here and get Lysol, all kinds of stuff. What is that?
You left.
It's a Cy Dresner record.
Decca? How thick that is. It's thick there.
That's
a 78.
78.
Blank this
Oh
up.
yeah,
Oh,
for
like
our
the
air
sex.
checks. Yeah. Just have to air check with blank tapes.
Ah!
Oh!
Everything's okay.
It's another HCN cabinet. More HCN stuff.
Now, the reason this room is the creepiest room in the building is because when we would do any kind of ghosty stuff, whether it was, you know, whatever, at Halloween or Halloween shows, or we had like, you know, those Ghostbuster kind of guys come through the building, some of them claimed that there was a spirit that hung out down here named Jeremy. And they said that he would hang out in that room in there. And I ain't going in there. If you want to go in there, you can, but I'm not. But in that room in there, they said that that's where Jeremy would hang out.
Wasn't there a grow room back there?
And there might have been a grove room, I don't know.
We stopped.
I'm not going in there. That does creep me out.
There wasn't like a lamp
I do
in
feel something in here, Karoyli. Come on in here with me, Karoyli, for a minute.
Go screw yourself.
Come on, bro.
I'm not going
It's
in
not
there.
that bad. Oh! Oh! Oh!